resounding whoa to you kittens. My name is pUDDiE Black Cat, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Holy
yes,
shit.
And you'll see that the picture that used to be Sayori is now Monica.
Actually, a little blend of all characters. I mean, look.
Oh yeah, it's a blend of all characters. Because there's Natsuki's head, there's Yuri's, there's Monica, and Sayori.
Yep. And yeah, so let's load our game and see what sort of
horrible things will happen.
Let's see what kind of clusterfuck that we're getting ourselves in.
I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Okay. I am not interested.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
Yep.
I'm confident that we can all really grow into this club before we graduate.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but I don't like
right,
it.
Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees.
Hey, Allison?
Hello.
Yep.
When you have some time today, when are you leaving?
Not sure. I think either this evening or tomorrow.
Would you be able to stop by my office before you leave so we can just chat a little bit?
Alright.
Do you know where my office is? I share it with Chris Scott over in Morris.
Yeah, how come?
I just want to talk to you and get to know you because we're going to be on my case now.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
Let's keep on continuing. Such different girls, all interested in the same goals. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
I think we can figure out who the Mad Hatter is in this tale.
It's aka Yuri.
Monica.
Whatever.
You keep a whole...
keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us...
Okay, this is why I don't like Yuri, because she's like... kind of guessing it's gonna kind of get horrible, because...
Let's keep... After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Yes.
I prefer hot cocoa.
I like hot cocoa, hot coffee. Coffee. Boom.
Ugh.
I love coffee. I drank it once, but it was fine. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Ooh. That's funny. And then...
That's not...
Insultant. Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
Oh, she's shy blushing. Yuri. I believe you.
What's going on with her ear?
I have no idea. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, pUDDiE, what kind of things do you like to read?
Fiction, horror books, mystery books, making my own stories. That's what I like to do.
Fan fiction and mostly anything that's fictional. So, let us know in the comment section what your favorite genre of book is. Well,
Well, Considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up, of course. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Nope. We're not a reader. Not really. I am a reader, but not really all the time.
Well, me, if I'm not playing video games, I read a ton of books.
And I make stories on Google Docs. So.
And I make fan fiction on Google Docs. So,
Well, that can change. What am I saying?
I don't know.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Just back away, buddy.
Oh, great. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Is it going to be different now? What she's talking about?
My favorites are usually novels.
No, it's not. God, it's not different for her books.
Ah, well. Not much changed except it started acting really fucking weird.
Yep.
Is amazing to me. Yada yada yada. I'm telling a good story in such a
That is total bullshit.
Rick Riordan. Percy Jackson.
Oh yeah, Percy Jackson. Of course, I get it.
Good try, dude.
Whatever. I don't read Percy Jackson before. I watched the movies, but I didn't read the books.
The books are better.
Okay, cool. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the same thing as before.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Okay, that's different now.
I said, Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Wow. Oh, did you remember how Yuri was talking about writing before? When you first met her?
Yep.
But now that's different?
Yep, ow. Neck crick.
Anyway, let's keep on going.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Of course you are. I read a horror book once. What book? I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level.
Edgar Allan Poe.
The Raven, yeah. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. That's funny.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, now she's talking about personalities.
Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen.
Surreal horror has often very successful
Yeah, if it's
at
happened,
changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment.
Monica might do.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Of course you hate horror.
If Natsuki was a dog, she'd look like my brother's Lhasa.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Just call her cute.
Any person who calls me cute, especially in the comment section, I'm You'll have to give
God,
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
Oh, what does it say?
It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud.
Yes, Mother.
Say it.
And give that back.
No.
Fine, fine. Not.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Of course she does.
Well, I guess.
Sometimes.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Jesus, if you're imagining Yuri, are we actually looking up at her because she's so tall? Or are we just looking eye level?
I'm not sure.
Because she's really tall.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you shared some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea.
Oh God,
Oh shit.
what is it?
How about this?
What?
Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri looks puzzlingly at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Oh great, not the
Oh,
poem,
shit.
so art.
Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Oh great.
That way, everyone is even.
Thanks, I guess. It's gonna be the same thing, but the story's gonna be different things.
I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decided to take full responsibility of vice president after all.
Oh great.
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well.
So
as
she's
its
gonna be
members.
like the next Sayori.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step.
Oh,
to
she's
take.
blushing and smiling at us.
Which means one thing.
She likes us.
You're gonna get laid.
Oh shit.
Do you agree as well, pUDDiE?
Hold on, there is still one problem. Oh, is he gonna talk about Sayori?
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what has been on my mind the entire time. Oh, is it gonna be that Sayori? I never said I would join this club. Oh, great.
Oh, God damn, boy!
Monica may convince me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and just be in the club. I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought...
Of course, Natsuki is like, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, pUDDiE. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... ...
I'm defenseless against these girls. Yeah, there's 3 girls going up on you. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting anyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. A. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, pUDDiE?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it could be fun, I guess. Alright.
You really did scare me for that moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Of course, that's the little mad face.
pUDDiE, I'm so happy. We can be an official club now. Woo! Thank you so much for this. You really are amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share.
Oh, is the poem's gonna be glitched? Oh, what's gonna happen with the poems? Annika looks over at me once more.
pUDDiE, I look forward to seeing how much you expressed yourself.
Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety well up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
Oh, please. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I be really happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. What's gonna happen?
No clue. You have unlocked a special poem.
Read it.
Yes! I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and somebody takes me to the emergency room.
I think this is Monica's poem because she's singing "Blow my cover." The poem's saying "Blow my cover." Oh, we didn't read the whole thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Monica's MIA.
Where's Monica? Oh no, it's down. It's on the bottom. Like you can't see it, but when you pick one of them, it's gonna say.
Alright.
So you have to pick one.
I'm going to...
Why are you doing that, Suki?
I don't know.
Which one? Should we do something for Monica?
I'm not sure. The fuck?
What? Come on, where's...
I'm just picking out.
No. Do something else. Do another one.
Oh, oops.
Always Malia. Every time with Yuri. Anyway. Awesome. Awesome. Yuri Natsuki's awesome. What else? Two more. Okay, we should do another one. What the fuck?
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Oh my fucking god, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Hi again,
What the
Puddy.
fuck was that? His face was hanging. Oh,
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
oh god. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in and everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Her face! Her face!
Thanks for keeping your promise, Puddy. I hope this isn't
God,
too
what the
overwhelming.
fuck
of
is
a
wrong with this
commitment
game?
for you. Everything.
God.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
What the fuck?
Oh, come on. Like he deserved it.
Oh shit!
This game is getting more corrupted.
Fuck.
Like he deserved things slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan on just coming here and hanging out or what. If you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh, great. What? She's like
In front!
front of it.
I'm a club.
Of
Dude!
course.
No!
Back,
No!
Monica.
Bad Ubu!
Monica? I can't see it because I'm thinking she's saying... Is they saying manga or Monica? Because I can't see it.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Aha.
Manga is literature!
Wait, did she just glitch out for a moment?
No, she didn't. She didn't. We defeated. Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Puddy. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So, it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
Ah, no. It's not like that, Yuri. I just want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something that you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? How she even picked a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Is it me or is the background kind of tilted?
It is. It's tilted. It used to be straight, now it's tilted as shit.
Yeah, I thought something was rotten potatoes.
And then the background's gonna get more distorted, the music and everything else.
Alright.
Yuri, thank you. I'm definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
It kind of looks like the...
It tilted back!
No, that kind of looked like a room from Inception, where the room like tilts it all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now that everyone settles in, I'm expecting Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but to notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But the same thing, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, seems like to be on the first few pages. Music just turned different.
Oh, crap.
I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaked another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry.
Oops.
I was just spacing out. I muttered this sensibly. I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I was just rereading a bit of this, so...
With her eyes!
Oh my god!
Look at her eyes!
Oh my fucking god. That's creepy.
That's creepy! Her eyes are different. That's the book that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, her eyes moved too.
Oh my... That's fucked up.
Oh, it's creepy.
I wanted to reread some of it.
Oh, that's so creepy. Now it's back.
Not for a particular reason.
Just curious on how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. There's something faintly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
Well,
It's a very engaging and relatable story.
alright. Looking at any changes or no?
Yeah, I think...
I don't think there's any changes.
I'm just waiting for
Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Oh, here's her book, The Portrait of Markov. That's her book. I look at the cover of the book. The book's titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an obvious looking eye symbol on the front cover. This is talking about the Latino.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison.
She's talking about,
The Holocaust?
no. It's a plot point in the next horror game that Team Salvado's making.
Ooh! And the people trapped there had built this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood.
I didn't stop.
Oh my fucking god, she's into blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to...
that's gross.
Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler.
That's what she's...
But anyway, I'm really into it.
Can we read?
The book, I mean.
Can we read together? Because that's a thing you can do.
Not the thing about the limbs.
Not the thing about the limbs, of course. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yep, that's very dark. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, pUDDiE?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people who are all worthless anyway. Oh my fucking god, that's fucked up.
That's different.
I mean, I'm not horrible. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I have lost interest. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
What?
Whenever I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts...
What? It was glitched!
Oh my god! I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you are passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes.
What?
Oh!
That was creepy!
Oh my fucking god!
It was a creepy vision.
Fuck you. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying?
Let me just
get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped the seat next to Yuri.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive right now.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading with company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I opened the book and started the prologue.
Wait, that didn't happen in the first time.
No, this is new. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing.
It is to you, buddy.
Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glanced over. It looks like she was reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just.
Oh, what the heck?
Ah,
Yuri, you really don't
you.
really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Aha. Well, here, this should work, right? I slid my desk until it ended up against Yuri's, then holding my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Right, senpai.
I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh shit, that picture's cool!
OMG, she's super adorbs.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of her book between her left thumb and forearm.
Finger.
And forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and on the right side of the book. The way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side.
You get a nice brush shot.
But it's holding it like this. Holding it like in... We huddled even closer together than before. Jesus. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if
I can feel the
Yuri's face.
and she's in the corner of my vision.
Oh God.
Are you ready to turn the page?
Sorry. I think I was getting a little bit distracted for a second, of course. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay.
Look, she's
You're
smiling.
not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asking me if I am ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn on volition. Whatever. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost felt like an intimate exchange. What did I do? I'm reading the text. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. Oh shit, this is the Libitina part. This is the Libitina part.
No, I don't relate to... Oh. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she's second guesses things she says and all that.
Ah. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. She's so sad by she's so cute. I want to cuddle her. I thought you meant something else about her.
Oof. Something else.
Never mind.
I know what she's thinking.
We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Oh no, Monica's doing this. Yuri's being a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts... I can do it. I can do it. Puts her hands over her chest as if feel her heart beat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
pUDDiE? Did something happen just now?
Yes. I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really. I'm just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
Oh. No, nothing.
Don't believe me. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Right, Yuri does this sometimes. Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Should we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I made a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then I slip it back into my bag. Oh shit. Which one?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'm a motherfucker, no. There.
To Natsuki, I was interested in her poems yesterday. It was probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Well, it's about what I've expected from someone like you.
What do you mean by someone like this? That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine.
Oh, let's see what next is.
Not that you'll like it.
Oh yeah, the Eagles Can Fly one. Is that music different?
It's a little funky.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's cute.
Maybe is there a bar you can do, like pull it down or something, or no?
Nope.
Oh, great. Let's go.
Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
But we like it. I like it, God. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, my poem is a magnum opus.
I don't have a poem. I only do short stories and fun stories.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Oh, great.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on
Seeing if
purpose.
any glitches or anything.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro, bro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling very proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Monica, because that's the only other choices you can choose.
Hi, pUDDiE. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Yes. Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, pUDDiE. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Oh. Let's just keep on going, ladies. I handed Monica my poem.
Great job, pUDDiE. I was going to say, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical.
Thank you!
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easier for me to keep everyone expectation low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming off a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a alone time. Sounds like me in a nutshell.
Suddenly the door.
It went all...
Yeah, it went all weird.
Yep.
Oh,
Yuri. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm so sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all of the time you need. Ring ding 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 ding. It's time for you to read up your poem. Alright.
Yeah, I just gotta
Thanks, Monica.
text someone now.
I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Yep.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Or hole in wall.
But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper?
Oh, she's talking about
The
us
sound
and
of frantic crickets
the room started to...
scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fear, I brandish my pen.
That's her poem, which is talking about us. And then all the other club members too.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask her for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was that inspiration?
What was that the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany? Epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
What's that happen?
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Then Yuri.
Feels a little ass backwards.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I just say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before.
No. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger across the word in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Like writing "we then" or that sort of thing.
We'll see.
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their writing style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Bias, how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Don't you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. With itself, it's kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost on the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
Oh, that's an interesting poem.
What the fuck? I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
I like the poem. Even thought it's short, it was very descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Because you said ghost in a poem.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, pUDDiE.
Really? I must have been totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, pUDDiE.
Me too? I'm confused. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. I thought the music changed.
Oh my
I
God.
thought the music changed. Down, but didn't.
And
Did it? Even if just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I'm ending up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Oof.
Thanks, but it literally didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and pUDDiE did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And pUDDiE liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh,
Did the music just cut out?
Yep.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Okay, that's weird music.
Sounds kind of funky and it's giving me the funk junk. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Oh, cat fight! Maybe you're just jealous that pUDDiE appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ouch.
Well, you know what?
I wasn't the one who boobs and magically grew a size
Yes, it
bigger.
did.
As soon as pUDDiE started showing
It did.
up. Wait, I saw
Kind of.
that.
It did. It changed. It was when we started, when we saw her, it was a little bit smaller. But then it grew up. It grew.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look nuts.
What the fuck?
Oh,
What the fuck?
Natsuki.
When the music changing?
Yes, and it's getting fucked up. Me? Look how fucking you want to be edgy, bitch.
Oh shit!
Oh god.
Shit!
It's getting dark. Look. Edgy.
Edgy?
Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age. See?
Oh my god, what the fuck? Look at it's glitched!
Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? It's the only cute thing
This
about
is
you
so
how hard
weird.
you try.
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri.
Oh, I know what's
Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself?
Oh shit!
What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on.
Let pUDDiE hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for
It's
you
the
after
look at the
this.
music, it's glitched. The music's not recognized at all.
And it's getting really fucky.
Suddenly Yuri turns to me if she just noticed I was standing here.
pUDDiE, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Now we have to choose? Oh great!
Oh shit!
Oh,
this
great!
is not going to end
It's
well.
not gonna end well at anything. Who are you gonna choose?
Yuri. Oh no!
Just click Yuri again! Just keep on clicking Yuri. Just, can I do it?
Go ahead.
Look who shows up. Is it gonna be Sayori or Monica that shows up?
Try Natsuki. Hurry!
Ah! God, Monica, get it! Jesus!
Fuck off!
What the fuck? Is the game glitched?
I'm gonna try something. Hey pUDDiE, why don't we step outside for a bit,
Okay.
okay?
What the fuck?
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once we're done yelling.
Okay.
Some president I am, right?
She's the one doing this.
She's fucking with us. I can't even confront my own club members properly.
Oh, right.
I just wish I was able to be a bit more assertive sometimes. No, especially not there.
Put down against others.
But I never... You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Oh, great. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri walks back and forth and gesture palms in her over her forehead. Hello.
What are we up to?
Yuri.
I didn't mean it.
Leave you. We're playing a game.
Oh, I was like, what? What?
We're playing a game. It's great. This game's... I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
pUDDiE, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she clearly glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so...
Well, the president does all the things. The vice president is the second in command.
Please let me take that responsibility today. It kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something. Not that! It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with pUDDiE. Would it just be embarrassing with you listening? I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
Hey.
I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really appreciate
What
it.
the heck?
Oh, fuck! What the hell?
The hell is that? Now I have
Indeed.
to do this. Yuri's still alive. Okay, let's see here. Oh, great. Which one? Oh, what the hell?
I saw that!
You see that in the face?
Yeah, I heard that there's a 1 in 64 chance of that happening.
Oh god, this game's getting more broken.
Oh my god. Kitty?
God, it's always Natsuki. Jumpy. Natsuki. Uncontrolled.
Boop.
Let's do something that's not Natsuki all the time. No, something
I don't know how to.
What can I do?
Got it.
Family
Just
incongruent, which is a good word. A Doki Doki. Just break the fourth wall. Break the fourth wall for a year. And then last one. Grief. Which is up, it's up there. Oh great, what's gonna happen now?
shit.
Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting already. I got in a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
What the heck? What the heck? Fuck!
The fuck?
Fucky you! Fucky! Hi, Yuri.
Look, she's cut!
Where the fuck?
I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's just Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little.
Um,
Yuri glanced over her shoulder and looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm, pulls me in the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that had ever happened before, and sometimes just came over me, I guess.
Hey, girl.
I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
2:30. Yuri, I'm happy that you are considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've already been here a couple days and I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it is, you don't have to. It didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way that you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't mean it.
pUDDiE, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you decided to join this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No.
I'm just looking at both of them to see if any quirky things happen. No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it's...
Oh shit!
Oh,
Tech.
fuck!
It's gonna be glitched. Natsuki's gonna be glitched.
I don't even remember anything bad.
Oh, Monica basically glitched her and made her not remember any of that.
Person worries too much about the little things.
Oh, so you're looking at Natsuki. Damn it, didn't work.
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was always afraid you were secretly hated me or something like that.
Nope. Oh, I don't trust this.
No, not at all.
Oh, now
I don't hate you.
Well, you're kinda weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nope. Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not!
Yes, you were.
What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Oh, great.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while now, but I'm still not
This is
really
a plot
good
point
yet.
at the end where Monica actually talks and sings.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. Looking forward to it. Awesome.
Is that so?
Awesome.
In that case, I won't let you down, pUDDiE.
Monica smiles sweetly. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway.
She
guess-
likes you.
I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. Well, I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. That case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. Choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
pUDDiE. Since your compliments put me in a...
Oh shit!
I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together
Hey.
today. Woo! Bring it! I mean, in the
Oh,
club.
great. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, am I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Ooh, Chiquita, you in love. Face it. Kiss him. French him.
French kiss him. Oh, Lois. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls out a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
Of course.
Right, you British chick. Not to mention for yourself anyway.
Do you have crumpets? Because that's other British foods. With tea.
Do you have a croissant?
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a sec?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric
Kettle.
kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contracts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and
Methodical.
methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Great. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the closet of the classroom. Let's go.
Ah! Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water cooler to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
Dot, dot, dot. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. The logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Wait.
What?
I head down the hallway. What's that noise? It comes from across the corner, around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peek around it. Yuri?
Yeah!
Oh my god! She cut herself! Oh god!
Are they-
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? We're not doing anything!
I'm back.
What the fuck?
Oh shit!
What the fuck was that?
Thanks for waiting patiently. pUDDiE, do you like oolong tea?
What? Oolong tea, what is that?
It's a kind of tea.
Oh, it's a tea, kind of tea. Okay, let's go.
Like jasmine,
Ah, yeah, whatever.
chamomile.
Yeah, I know teas. Green tea and some other teas too. Let's keep on going. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
It's fine.
Keep on going. You really do this properly, do you? Don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Great.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was just letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. But it's you who's around anyway.
It's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, pUDDiE. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
pUDDiE, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor tonight?
Oh. Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly.
Of course she has back pain. Look at
So
her
I do.
huge chest.
So I do my best to manage it.
Of course she has back pain. You have a
Well,
big-
obviously, because my sister had scoliosis. You might want to check that out, Yuri.
Is that so? I wonder why that is. Oh my god, you're so dumb.
It's most likely because my...
She can't say it. Your posture, right? You're always hunching over like that while reading.
Yes. I have terrible reading posture.
It's not her posture.
So that's why we should
That's
sit
a
on the
bullshit.
floor.
It's her chest. Fair enough.
Well, it could also be the way you sit, because if you sit hunched over, you're obviously going to have back pain.
Yeah, that, and also her chest is too huge. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have chocolates as well. I took a bag of small chocolate candies. I take them since it'll go well with the tea. How does chocolate go well with tea? Yuri and I then sit against the wall with teacups at our sides. If in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
Ooh, you're getting close! You're getting warm! I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I?
Who cares what somebody likes, just as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic.
Yuri and Monica.
Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do?
For that is worth, I respect you.
Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever.
So let's do a Natsuki one or Monica.
We're done sharing, so you can leave now.
We have to do a Monica or Sayori one part. Like no, like when the poems start, we have to do the Monica and Sayori parts, or not the Yuri one, but the Monica and Natsuki ones.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. Oh, great.
I like just holding it.
Huh?
I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure.
Oh, great.
That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything.
Oh, I can't read that.
A riding wheel turning on an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gear, falling skies, 7 holy stakes, a knocked ship, a portal to another world, then a rope tied up to a big rope.
Monica, it's Yuri?
Turn a tour harness.
This one was bad because Yuri doesn't have paragraph. Doesn't have really a lot.
Expanding your universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels.
Oh, I see a lot of mistakes in the paragraphs.
A lot?
A lot. Look, like here, breathing portals, they're supposed to be comma, not a period.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be comma, not a
Sky
period.
of exploding stars, God disproved.
And then this is supposed to be the breathing bold head, that's supposed to be those are supposed to be uppercase because they're like words that she's using, talking about. Those are supposed to be uppercase, not lowercase. So there's a lot of bad things in this poem that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, and when I tried to read all of it over you, just...
Sorry, I'm just Alan, just explaining that this poem doesn't really make sense.
Sometimes it doesn't have to make sense. I mean, take C.S. Lewis's...
Well, it's coming from the person who says that her work is best. And she did many mistakes in her paragraph.
Clever.
So, it's bad.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen out fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping.
Hello.
And
Hi.
Hi.
Allison. I'm staring at Julia.
I just really like the way that it writes.
And yeah, Yuri?
So I wrote this poem with it.
Oh, great.
And now you're touching it.
Oh, God.
I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Now it's Monica. Oh, great. Yuri's poem didn't make sense at all.
pUDDiE, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see.
Shit! She broke the fourth wall! She broke the fourth wall!
Bitch!
She
Fuck
just
off.
broke the
I
fourth
didn't
wall!
want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice.
She just broke the fourth wall.
It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you.
Oh no, I know what
Which
Monica's gonna do.
shouldn't be a problem in itself.
Yeah,
But
can
when
I
Yuri
tell-
gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket.
Oh god!
Isn't that kind of messed up?
Yes.
She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. Bullshit!
That's bullshit!
Bitch!
This
Bullshit!
bullshit! She is not depressed, she is something crazy.
She's crazy. And she's gonna
I've
die.
heard of cases like that. I think she just gets kind of high from it.
Gets high to hide.
It might even be like a
Okay.
sexual thing.
Okay, no.
Turn
okay, no,
away,
bad,
buddy.
Bad, Monica.
But the point is, you're kind of been enabling her.
Oh, now what to do in that
I'm not saying
situation.
it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, then that would be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Hey, buddy, bitch. No.
She's gonna
Fuck
try
you.
and break,
Fuck
try
you.
to break, kill everyone and be
Fuck
with
you. No. Fuck off.
That's what she's gonna do, I think.
Fuck off, bitch. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members.
Oh, great.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Oh, great. What is it?
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you did too.
I'm not going to this.
Save me!
The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, expanding red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless
Oh, her thing is like glitched.
noise.
Her thing is glitched.
The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating.
Oh no! Oh!
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Keep on reading.
Screeching, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a board on a table, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage.
Do you know what that means? Do you know what that line means?
Fuck yeah!
Yuri's gonna die.
I'm not stupid.
Yuri's gonna die. It keeps on going. There's more. Keep on going. Keep on going.
Delete her.
Delete her!
Bitch!
Oh shit!
What you got, Monica?
Shit,
what you got,
Monica.
bitch?
What the fuck?
Sorry. sorry. I know it's kind of abstract.
Bitch! She's trying to think. If we spend time with Yuri, the bad things are gonna happen. And then she's gonna delete Natsuki after that, so we have to go for the bad route for Yuri. For the U for Yuri.
I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
More.
Hush! Hush! Hush!
Okay.
No. Bad ubu. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Yeah, we have to save our game again.
Bitch.
Like if there's a bad
you.
decision and everything, we have to save the game.
Yep.
Like a difficult decision, we have to save the game.
Alright. Shouldn't we?
Let's just keep on going until I have to leave at like 10:40.
You never know when, who am I talking to?
She's talking to us.
Can you hear
She's
me?
talking to us.
Oh!
She's talking to the player.
Fuck
She's
off!
talking
No,
to
no,
the
no,
player.
no, 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 no,
This
no,
is
no, no,
us.
no, 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 no,
us.
no, no. We don't hear you. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just losing
Because she
your mind.
said, "Can you hear me?" So she knows.
No, no.
She knows that we're playing a game.
Down, sit, stay, goodooboo. Tell me you can hear me.
Oh God.
Bitch! No! We don't hear
Just
nothing!
keep on going. Just keep on going. No more.
Anything.
Oh shit!
Bark! Bark!
Press OK.
That's my advice for today.
Oh fuck.
Thanks for listening.
Oh God, no.
How do we delete her?
Oh God, new one, new one, new one.
A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceilings and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to a wall. Anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of interminable width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal of the container. My lungs were already getting tired.
Is that it? That's all.
That's all I see.
Let's see. I'm scared.
Okay, everyone.
I'm scared.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone can come sit to the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we have to do something for the festival?
It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since pUDDiE joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club.
More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival.
Like this.
Even if it's something small.
I don't like Monica.
Right, pUDDiE?
Ah, come on!
You can't take advantage of pUDDiE to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Oh, fuck.
Cut off.
Do you really think any of us joined this club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until pUDDiE joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And pUDDiE isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
Woo! Go, Natsuki. Grow some balls.
Let's just keep on going and see.
That's not true at all.
That easy.
I'm sure Yuri and pUDDiE want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri. I'm kind of indifferent. It shows as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying.
True.
Great.
Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did?
But that doesn't mean that we are against getting new members or anything.
pUDDiE, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that is not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sat down and stared at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway?
Okay, now she's getting depressed-ish.
What if starting this club was a mistake?
No, that was a mistake because this is a game. You can't just quit the.
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
Oh, great.
For me, most...
Who knows?
No. It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you had no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, pUDDiE. It's not the same. It won't be the same until with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki started packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignored Yuri and walked right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have any options of the festival? On the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Oh God!
Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now.
What the fuck was that?
And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Whoa!
Oh God!
Bitch! Tone it down! Tone it down!
Oh!
I should
Jesus!
do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, pUDDiE? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri
Repeat.
repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes in their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
What?
Look, report.
Oh, her eye!
Yeah!
Oh, I didn't know that.
Stepping out of your comfort zone for a while.
It's bleeding.
So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, maybe we can just all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
A few more minutes and I have to go.
Monica. Alright. Well,
A few more minutes. Like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes.
well, I guess we can end the episode.
We're gonna end the episode here.
Yeah, so hit that like button and subscribe for more, etc. See you in the next vid.